My life was crumbling. My entire world was tumbling. I'm the voice of that young boy that grew up in the streets where life was truly strict. Growing up in the hood, I had fellowship with guns and bullets as if it was Hollywood. Drinking to stupor, staggering in liquor. Whenever I smoked, it reminded me so well that truly this world is not our home. Smoking and drinking raised me on high to still leave me down below this mess. I'm the voice of that young girl with a defiled temple. This temple has been like priest, I mean. Even so-called men have tasted of this forbidden fruit, so please spare me the sermon. The joyful pain of gulping down Postino too, now and then as if this life there too. I found solace in those hard pills, at least they made me soulless. For my womb has become a graveyard. See, pain severed my heart into chambers like the sept. But there was never a place of exit like the red tomb. One chamber was stocked with guilt. My past was constantly on a replay. This isn't a joke. I would like to ask you, have you ever been in pain so much that liberty tastes like poison? Have you ever been held so much on the ground that standing tall is almost impossible? Have you ever tried finding comfort within the confines of your pain? That happiness is a risk you wouldn't dare take. But however, I decided to give this your Jesus thing a trial. But like Thomas, I was still doubtful. I was careful not to allow him in so much so that when I failed, as usual, it wouldn't be so painful. Yes, I already made provisions for my downfall. For altar calls upon altar calls, yet my addictions were never altered. My pain constant, my fears intact. Please, I would like to ask you, at what point does the cross cross out the strings of sin in my mind? At what point does the stigma from the past lose its potency in the efficacy of the blood? How come I went to God but the place same of death and still came back alive in my old self? Is there no longer balm in Gilead? But one day, one night, or better still, that night, still lost in my lust, but tired of my tiredness, fed up of my weaknesses, flipping through the pages of the scripture, trying to find out more about this sculpture, I think I heard him. No, I heard him speak from within. For the melody of his heartbeat is real. The chords of his love draw us nearer. The sweet melody of his embrace holds us into his embrace. This man is a lover, in fact, is a chaser. For he sees I persist, though I tried to resist. And he said, the deliverance you sought outwardly was first perfected inwardly. For though our outward man perishes, our inward man is renewed daily. He said, you can't nurture worldliness and expect to harvest godliness. Peter lost the gates because his gaze lost the sight, and not because of the sea. And with tears flowing down my eyes, I asked, can you come in? And yes, he took me in to that place where the dirty pies was locked up. And just with the touch of his blood, he wiped it away. So there is a place in him where your lust is lost in his love. There is a place in him where your anger was laid on his finger. There is a place in him where he gathers the broken pieces of your heart and he says, peace be still.